What's going on, people? If you didn't know, now you know. Your boy Kelvin here, back again, bringing you NBA 2K12. Look at this! Oh my goodness, so pretty. Let me let him talk right now.
With us for a little NBA basketball. Wednesday in the NBA.
Woo!
It's going to be the Golden State Warriors.
Chris Mullin said he got a buzz like my nigga Chris Mullin. That's Wale. Chris Webber also. Let's get it.
I'll see you back here at halftime.
All right, let's get it. So basically, I'm using right now the two teams that if you pre-order the game, you would get a code to use the two teams. So I don't know if everybody pre-ordered the game like I did, because I had to pre-order this game. Because last year I almost did not get a copy because I went to EB Games and all of the games were pre-ordered. So this year I made sure to pre-order it, and these are the two teams that you see. I did not know who was on that Golden State Warriors team. I was like, I didn't know if I would really be missing out on much if I didn't pre-order, because I knew who was on this team, the Kings, you know. But I didn't know that Golden State Warriors team is actually pretty stacked. I mean, they got Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin. That's a nice team. And this team right here, the Kings, one of my favorite teams of all time. That's why I went out and I pre-ordered it, because this team right here loaded up. I remember at NBA Live 2002. Yes, I was playing live at that time. I did not know about 2K. I apologize, but I was playing live, and this was definitely my team in that game. And I remember it, man. This was my team, man. Vlade Divac, Chris Webber, my man Doug Christie. Doug Christie used to be one of my favorite players. He used to be a Toronto Raptor, and then he left. And he was one of those players that left Toronto and just became big and just did it up outside of Toronto. There are a lot of players like that. Like, I swear, when you watch like a Toronto Raptors game and the announcers are talking about like a former Raptor, it seems like everybody was a former Raptor. But anyways, let me talk about the game. So 2K12, man. Since I've gotten this game, this has pretty much been the only game I've played. I put in Black Ops for like half an hour. I played. I was testing out something on 2K11 for like 30 minutes. But yeah, I played this game. Ain't nothing else I'm playing until Battlefield 3 comes out. Ain't nothing else I'm gonna be playing except for this. Because I'm loving this game. There's some very few things I do not like about this game. I'm gonna talk about them later. But the presentation in this game is amazing. Now, I heard that apparently the developers were not that happy about the way this game was last year when they released it, which is, I was like, wow, that's a shock. This game, I'm sorry, I'll be coughing and shit. I'm a little bit sick, but yeah, apparently the developers of 2K11 were not that happy about the way they released this, what I heard. And I'm like, what do you mean? 2K11 was amazing. That game won so many awards, and after playing this game, I can kind of see why, because this game is leaps and bounds above 2K11 in terms of presentation alone. Presentation alone, way better. They added in new game modes. They completely redid the controls, pretty much. Like post game, completely redefined. Crossovers, they're similar, but it's definitely harder, takes more skills, and frick, oh man, this coughing is really pissing me off. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. One thing I am disappointed about though is that there's no pickup, no crew, no pickup games for my player, and no crew with my player. There's still team up, but there's no crew, and that, oh my god, man, that is, well, not the crew part, but no pickup game thing hurts my feelings, man. Like, if you have not seen my pickup game montage of my shooting guard, check it out, man. That was beautiful, and it would not be possible without pickup games, obviously. And the reason they took it out is because of hackers, and you know, I think we all know people would hack my players. They would remove the caps, do a whole bunch of things like make 20-foot players, have 7'5" maxed out in every stat, point guards. It was just ridiculous, the stuff people would do. And so the hackers, they ruined it for all of us, the ones who just wanted to have fun like me. I just want to have fun playing pickup, you know. And even playing pickup still against hackers, it was still playable because hackers, they have no basketball IQ, no, like straight up. They had like no basketball IQ. They didn't really know how to actually play the game. They would just sit on the 3-point line and jack 3-point shots. Basically was all they would do. And other than the fact that they would block you and get steals because they would just be constantly reaching in, they really didn't know how to play the game. So my player was still able to dominate. I had my 92 overall player was still able to dominate. And so yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm very sad that there's no pickup game, and that's one thing I do not like. The other thing I do not like the songs in this game, and there are very few songs in this game that I like. Like they only got one big name person, Eminem, to have a song in the game, and well, Curtis Blow. But Curtis Blow, the song's like 30 years old, and he's talking about basketball, so I'm not even really counting that. I'm just counting the song by Eminem. Like 2K, I do not understand what's up with your soundtrack, man. If you had a better soundtrack, then every facet of your game would be conquered. I'm telling you. You guys could put Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan on the cover, but you can't get somebody like Jay-Z, Kanye, or some people that are relevant to today, you know, hip hop, rock, maybe, whatever, you know, to put some songs in the game. Like what's going on with that, man? And I'm sad. Like I don't understand. I just don't understand what's going on with the soundtrack. Why couldn't they just pay these people to put some songs in the game that would have been better, that the fans would really have enjoyed? So yeah, this quarter is wrapping up already. So let me just talk about my players. So basically, I've made 2 players. My point guard, which you've seen that I'm gonna be chronicling his rise from bum to boss, because he starts off as a bum, but he will become a boss eventually. And it's not going very well in the early going. Athletic point guard not the way to go. So that's that. But it's definitely very difficult with a athletic point guard. First game, I can't even show that because I hardly even played. And next games after that, pretty much the same thing, but the point I'm at right now with like 6th game, 7th game, I started getting some minutes, so I'm gonna show one of those games, the 7th game I think it is, against, I can't remember, but I played pretty good, and so I'm definitely a little bit closer to becoming the boss. But it's definitely gonna take some time in this game, unlike 2K10 and 11 where you could be the star player midway through the season. So that's about it. That's all I gotta say pretty much. So it's your boy Kelvin, and I'm out. Until next time, holla at me.